What's going on YouTube? Q back here again with another video for you. Today's video, long awaited. Should you buy the Integra or the Civic Si? So the main point about this video, should you spend $9,000 more for the Integra over the Civic Si? We're about to get into that in this video. So this Integra right behind me is mine, and today I'm out here at Jeffrey Honda / Jeffrey Acura. This is where I bought the Integra from, and they're letting me borrow this Civic Si today. So before we jump into the video, cue the intro and let's go. So we got a 2023 Honda Civic Si, got the 2023 Honda Acura Integra, based off the same chassis. So the Integra is based off the Civic Si chassis, and very similar cars, but there are differences to it. So this car, the sticker price, the MSRP that's on this car is $30,050. My car, say it with me, $37,395. So there are some differences that you do get when you pay for it. It's not exactly $9,000, more like $8,000. So this Civic Si, it's in Sonic Gray. So let's take a walk around it real quick. And both of these cars are 6-speed manuals. Both have sporting intentions, and they're both no longer the top dog of their vehicle name. So now we got the Civic Type R that's out, and also we have the Integra Type S, which is coming out. So that'll be revealed in April, and we can start buying those this summer. I'm looking to get my hands on that, so pray for me, y'all. Shout out to Jeffrey Acura for giving me my Integra. But yeah, so these cars are extremely similar, almost identical. But looking at the Integra, it is a bigger car. It's a luxurious car, so it comes with more features. So let me go into this Civic, because I can see some things. I'm used to the Integra. I've driven the Civic Si a few times, a few of them. So let's take a look in here with the similarities. These black mirror caps, the black wheels on here. Mine are more like a graphite wheel on the Integra. So it's more like a grayish color. We got the SI badge on here. And the inside, this is where the main differences are. So you do get the red interior like on my Integra, and I'll show y'all that soon. But these are cloth seats. Very well bolstered, but these are cloth. Very sporty seats. And got a lot of these same vents in here. No heated steering wheel. So let me have a seat down here. Something I noticed that this car has that my Integra doesn't, and that is the trunk release button. Why doesn't the Integra have that? The Civic Si does. You cannot get a heated steering wheel in here unless you got that Canadian spec. Check out that video. No heated seats in here. You do not get that on this car. Let me close the door because I am getting rained on. Ooh, Civic Si. But this got the Civic, or the manual right here. No individual mode. Not sure what that's all about. Let me see if it'll come on if I turn this car on. But you just got like a sport and normal mode. Let's see. Oh, it does have individual up there. So the individual mode in this car, you can only do the engine and steering. Mine, you get to do the suspension as well, because I have the adaptive damper, so I can make the dampers like sport, normal, or comfort. This just has sport and normal for the engine, and sport and normal. So it's only two options on here. The Integra has a third option, and I get a comfort mode, and I get the dampers, and I can also turn off the auto stop start up in here. Does this even have? Yeah, it has it right here. You have to defeat it with the button. In my individual mode, I can defeat that. And then here, you don't get the same cluster as you do in the Integra. Like the Integra is all digital. This is still analog, or partially analog in here. It does have the cruise control, which that stuff is immaculate. No home link for either one of these cars. Oh yeah, no wireless charger up in here for you. There's a few more things that this doesn't have that the Integra has. Like this has the Bose stereo, and it's good, but it ain't great like the Integra. It's still good though. The ELS is remarkable. Like these ears have not heard better audio in any automobile at any price point. So the back seat, before I get rained on, if I can get in the back seat, why can't I get in the back seat? Okay, I guess I'm not getting in the back seat. Okay, have to hit it on the button. Ow. Hit my head. All these cars I hit my head coming into. It is still roomy back here in this back seat, but as you can see, it's just all cloth, all black. Like, you don't get the sweet seats like you do on the front seat. It's just all black in here. Like the Integra, I'll show you in a second. My seats are all red in the front and back. So another difference with this car is the trunk, which you get a trunk. And it's a large trunk for the size of the car, but that's where the differences go. Like with the Integra, like I get a lift back, so it's more practical on my car. So let's go over to that real quick. So walking around in my car, that's the main difference. The styling is different. The front looks similar too. Like, it's a coin toss between which one looks better, but I think they're about a tie. I get a slight edge to the Integra because I bought it, but I get way more storage back here. Can't even see. I have to wipe my camera lens, man. But it's way more practicality coming in the back of this Integra. The lift back. And we got the same powertrain. We got the 1.5 liter turbocharged, 200 horsepower, 192 pound-feet of torque, and they're both the same, but the dyno says the Integra makes more horsepower, and that powers to the wheels too. But that's according to Honda. They're trustworthy. So in the back of my car is more of the same. Let me slide in here real quick, move the seat over. Will I hit my head? Yep. So those sloping roofs coming in, but I got leather in the back of mine, leather and micro suede in the front. So I got the more luxurious version of the car. Micro suede, like the leather micro suede on there, very nice. Also got the ELS audio, very nice speakers up in here. Wireless chargers you can see down there. And then I have, this car is just longer, so it's more spacious. If you're looking for a car that can be a family car and efficient, this is the better choice of the two. But is it worth the premium over the Civic Si? So I'm going to answer that right now. So this is not going to be a simple answer, because originally I was in the market for a Civic Si, but the sad part about it is most of them, if not all of them, are marked up, and they're marked up $5,000, which is going to take this from like $30,000 to $35,000. I've seen some of these cars. I've seen sticker for $28,000. Not sure about this one. It's $30,500. The paint is an option maybe, but so it takes it from like $28,000 to $33,000 to $35,000. The Integra is $37,000. So with the markup, just go Integra. But if you can get one of these for MSRP, shout out to our Canadian friends, because they said they don't even have MSRP markup. Like, what is markup in Canada? But shout out to them, because they're getting theirs for MSRP. And if you can get one for MSRP, the Civic is the way to go. Because I wasn't even on the market for an Integra, but until I started shopping around, once you get out here in this field and actually shopping for these cars, you'll see what these dealerships are talking about. And what they're talking about isn't pretty. You're going to pay $5,000. That's like every one that I've seen. Even this one is going to be a markup on it. I don't know what it is. Call and find out. But $5,000 is what I've seen all of these marked up at. So if you're paying markup, Integra, like, there's no thoughts about it. Just pay a couple extra $1,000, you get more features in the car. Unless you don't want a bigger car and better radio and leather seats and things of that nature. Some people don't want all that. They want a simpler car. And the Civic Si has manual seats too. They're not even power seats. I got memory seats in my car. So there's a different audience for each car. Like the Integra is for a more mature audience, but if you're younger and want to save money, if you're all about saving money, even with the markup, this is going to be cheaper. But me personally, if I got to pay that markup, I'm going over to the Integra, because these Integras are marked up too, but you can find Integras at MSRP and they're way more readily available. This Civic Si is the only one between both of these dealerships. We got the Honda and Acura. We got like 7 Integras back there, but there's only one with the manual, and the Integras are sparse here today right now. They got a white one with the red interior. I get a lot of people ask me like, which one should they buy? And buy which one you feel comfortable with affording, because these interest rates right now, if you're getting a loan, they are not pretty. So you got to take that into consideration. $37,395 for this, $30,500 for the Civic Si before markup, and you're going to pay markup on that. You can definitely get the Integra for MSRP. You might have to shop around just a little bit, but you will come across a lot more Integras at MSRP. Now, I still haven't seen the Civic Si, even used Civic Si's, and I've driven a couple used ones. Even they're like 33,000 used, so there's that on that. Even the used ones are very expensive, so you be the judge on which one to get. Me personally, that's why I bought the Integra. If I could have got one at MSRP, Civic Si is what I would have taken home, and that's what I initially looked for. But I do like the fact that I did get an Integra a chance, because I wasn't even going to consider it. I didn't know how close it was going to be to the Civic Si, so I just wrote it off. It wasn't even on my radar at all, to be honest, but Honda and Acura, same company, they're right next door. Actually, the guy at the other dealership, he sent me here to talk to them to see if I could get one, because they had a demo here. I was trying to buy the Integra as a demo, and that's the one I did the review on. It had every option, $7,000 worth of options on the Integra, so go ahead, check out that video. That was my first review on an Integra. It was actually the thumbnail of the one that I bought, and like taking delivery of my Integra, I used that car because I had got my windows tinted. Didn't want y'all to know that early, but yeah, so that's why I'm for the Integra. But the Integra is more so what I like in the car. Like, I like the niceties and everything, the luxury, power seats. They both have sunroofs, and the Civic Si is well equipped too. I just like the extra stuff that I get with the Integra. Like, this has the autonomy driving things, the adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, where the car can drive itself. That comes on the Honda too, so if you like that thing, the Civic Si. And answering this question also depends upon what your goals are. Because if you want a more comfortable car, the Integra. If you want a more sporty car, and this Civic has a very firm suspension. It's not too firm and bouncy, but it is very firm to where the adaptive dampers in my Integra doesn't get that firm. So I'm actually kind of jealous of that. They can get that firm ride in the Civic Si, but it's that all the time. Like, just today I put my car in comfort mode because I didn't feel like being this sporty. So I got the options to change, but that change comes at a cost that I was willing to take, because I'm not paying markup on that car when this car exists right next door to each other. So let me know what you think. If you had a chance to buy either one of these cars, would you still take the Civic Si over the Integra over the markup? Because the Integra still gets some hate, man. People think it's ugly. I think the cars look so similar, man. You can't call one car ugly and the other one attractive. They look very similar. They're the same damn car, man. Come on. I think they're both attractive cars. Slight edge to the Integra. So I like the silhouette. Like, I like those four-door coupes, like the Audi A5 Sportbacks, like the A7. That's right up my alley. So that's what I like, and that's why I bought this car. So let me know what you think. Also, don't forget to check out my channel, man. Holler at the men of culture. We got Race Car Friends, 100 Gang Nate, and Blueprint 1LE. So check out all of our channel. With that being said, I'm Q, checking out, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.